So we'll put it out. It will be below the screen for people to be able to contact you, and would make them understand that if they are contacting you using maybe a particular code from us. That would also be shared under the screen, so that you would know that they got to listen to you on the show, and they are looking at you helping them reach that standard they are looking at getting. Welcome to Touchline Editorial. Today, there's a viral video going on online about a scout who met a football player who said he wants to play as a defender. But the scout was questioned his height, especially with being scouted into the European football. So we are going to look at the video first. Then after that, we'll have our editorial about it. We'll speak to a football scout and ask him if it's true that sometimes height plays a role, because we've seen some defenders getting into crucial teams with maybe a smaller height. So let's watch the video and understand it. Then we'll break it down with a sports or a football scout.
Don't ever in your life, come close to me. Don't ever in your life play center defense again in this world, because you will not be scouted. Nobody will take you in this life. You know why? Because in Europe it's 1.85 centimeters. That's about 6.1 to 2. Even me, I'm taller than you. How can you play? Come. How can you play against a striker like this? Taller than him a bit. Even if you jump in this life, you will never meet him when he jumps to a certain level. You will never. Please let him not play central. You just waste his chances.
Wow, you central now?
Please let him play in the front of central. I know he's a good player.
Let's see what you have. Let's see what you
Don't
have tomorrow.
see.
Our rugged player.
You know why I'm saying this?
Wow.
You know why I'm saying this, Baba? You know why I'm saying this? He will not be scouted. It's a waste of his position. Let him play in front of this thing, eh? Yes. Yes.
Looking at the video, we watched the video and got to understand what he was saying, but I wasn't really happy about how he started the video. Even though you are trying to give an information to somebody, the first statement sometimes may discourage the person. So we could see from the boy's demeanor that he wasn't happy. He's interested in playing as a center back, but he's looking at getting that role. But there was another information he shared, that Europeans wouldn't scout players, especially as a defender with height of that caliber, because you'll be playing against tough strikers and taller strikers. So we'll speak with a football agent or a football scout who has been able to scout one or two players and ask him if it's really true that going into European football, going into any part of the world as a defender, you not on a good height, would it affect you being scouted, or scouts wouldn't be looking at a player with a short height like that? So let's get on the call with one football scout. We'll ask him and we'll find out more details.
Hello.
Yes. So good
Hello,
day.
yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, sir. Good day.
Yes, good day.
Yes, please, can you introduce
Good day.
yourself? Can you introduce yourself to us, please?
Okay. My name is Opoku. I'm a GFL scout, and I'm a talent study coordinator for GES, which is Ghana Education Service in Sunyani.
Okay. So thank you for coming on our show, Mr. Opoku. There's a viral video going on, and wanted to find out from your end. The person in the video stated to a defender that with that particular height, he wouldn't be able to get into any European scouting report, or any European team wouldn't go for a defender with a height maybe less than 6 feet. You being a scout and a football scout, do you think the information being shared with this young defender is valid? And what would you say about a video like that?
It's very accurate, very, very accurate. You see, Europe is very demanding, like when it comes to talent from these African countries, because already they have the talent. They are very good. The players in Europe, they are very, 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 very good. So we thinking we are better than them. It's not true. Just that it's some consideration that they are considering some of the African players. Though we are good. We used to be good, but we are no more good. So most of the players are technical. Some of them are not technical. But right now, with the players that the teams need, and with the system some of the coaches are playing, they want some particular profiles.
Okay.
for example, left center, tall center forward.
Okay.
You being a left center back, you have to be very tall, 6 feet. Like if you understand.
Yeah.
So you being Africa here, which you are not tall, it means it's a disadvantage because already they have some of the profiles that are better than you.
Okay.
So they can't come and take you that you are not like at the requirements that they are looking for. So you are not at the requirement that they are looking for. So they can't pick you. Instead, you have to convert to another position.
Okay.
So you are a center back. You don't have the height. You can play as a right back. You can play as a midfielder. We just recent one boy that I've scouted in Techiman called Abbas. I told them he's a center back, but he's not all that tall.
Okay.
And he's very good on a field. I told the coach to convert him to a number 6.
Okay.
Just recently, he called me that the boy is doing very, very well, and he was thanking me that, like, he thanks me a lot.
Okay.
And somebody has also seen him that next 2 weeks they are going on trials.
Okay.
Yes.
So meaning in the video, the man stated that the guy should turn into that is a DM or a CDM role or a defensive midfielder role.
Instead, you have to find a different position than to be at that position because you are not going to move forward.
Okay.
Everybody is looking for a tall center back, a tall center forward. If you are a winger, you have to be very sharp, very pacey, very direct. And if you are not that type, you have to convert to another position in which you think you are advanced.
There are young talents out there, young players out there who are looking at getting into the European scene, playing for the likes of Real Madrid, Man United, Chelsea, and some other teams. So you are advising them that if especially you are going into a position like the center back role and your height is not that is 6 feet and above, you should try and change your position so that you get a chance to be scouted into some of these European teams, as was being said in the video.
Exactly, because most of the players are being converted from their various positions as a preferred position that they play to a different position. Though you might not be comfortable, but you have to try a way to let it fit you.
Okay.
If I've gone to several tournaments that like they have criteria that they are looking at their criteria to scout for the players. If me, I'm scouting for a player, most of the times the first thing I look is height.
Okay.
Exactly. Because everybody wants to get that player the European teams are looking for.
Okay.
Most of the young players have set that standard. So especially the left center back role, with the wing role, Kamaldeen and the likes.
Okay.
So whenever a scout or an agent is looking for a player, they are looking for that particular profiles because those profiles are selling profiles.
Okay. So I want you to also educate us a bit about scouting, especially if a young boy, a player wants to get into any team. When going for justifies or going for, let's say, programs where they will be scouted, what are some of the things they need to do to be able to get the level, even though there's talent, but there are people, they go out, the talent is there, but they are not still being scouted? What are some of the things they need to look up, especially going for justifies and other programs to be able to get into scout teams or European clubs?
You need to do what you can do and what you know best.
Okay.
That is your technique. Do what you can do. If you are a central midfielder, you can pass very well. Whenever you get the ball, pass. If you are going on a long range, go short, medium, fine. If you are a box-to-box midfielder, a box crasher, let the people see that this is what you can do on the field.
Okay. Okay.
So just don't try to impress, but rather do what you can do best, especially with the role that you are playing.
Okay. So finally, I want to find out from you, do you think being an African, getting into European teams, it takes a lot of work? And as you said, they have those talents out there in Europe, but sometimes height and all those things are something that puts us ahead of them. So being an African going forward, what do you need to do to be able to get into these European teams? Do we need to go in as physical as we are, or we need to go in with the ability, as you said, we should do what we do?
You see, doing what you know comes to the technical aspect. You need to be very technical.
Okay.
Like if you understand from the point that I'm coming, it's a scouting where it's technical.
Yeah.
You need to be very, very technical. That technicality brings out what you can do.
Okay.
That was when I was explaining, if you are a box crusher, if you are a box poster, if you are a defensive midfielder, do what defensive midfielders do.
Okay.
But we being in Africa here, the Europe is very demanding. Europe is very demanding. So you need to do a lot of things. Like you need to be at the very, very best. Look at Aziz like this. He was playing in the Ghana Premier League very, very well. But here comes he's at Barca Athletic, which is a U19 team, and he's not even starting.
Yeah.
That's the disadvantage. It means we are at a place where the standard is very low already.
Yeah.
So you need to do your best, like very best. You have to, because you are going to replace somebody who has already played professional for 6-7 years. You are coming as an 18-year-old player. You want a first team, and the person you are going to replace has already been a professional and he has played almost 6-7 years. So look at the demands.
The demands, yeah.
It's very demanding. So you need to do your very best, and you have to be very, very exceptional.
Okay.
Most of our players are not getting like into the big European scenes. They are at Eastern Europe, Scandinavia. You have to go there, go and develop a little bit. Then you come to the mainstream.
Yeah.
So I advise everybody to do your possible best. Just do your possible best. You need to work harder. You need to also get in touch with whoever you think can help you to do whatever it takes, because it's also part of the game.
Yeah.
Take grace to get there. Because you can be a very good player, but you can't go anywhere. Those things are also part.
Okay, so before we come to the end of the conversation, I want to find out from you, if there are young players, young talent watching this video, and they need to get help, especially from you, Mr. Opoku, is there a way you can help them? Maybe you can give out maybe your number or any social media platforms they can reach out to you and now get the in-depth on scouting, so that they don't get to waste their talent down here, but they get a guidance that would help them to be able to reach the level they want to be.
If you are good, honestly, if you are good, I'll get you a team.
Okay.
I'll get you. If you are European standard, I'll get you a team.
Okay.
I'll get you somebody who can get you a team. If you are a Division 2 standard, I'll get you a Division 2 team. If you are a Division 3 standard, I'll get you a Division 3 team.
Okay.
If you are academy standard, I'll get you an academy team.
Okay.
If you understand.
Yeah.
So it depends.
Okay. So please, can you maybe a contact or maybe an email address or anyhow they can get to reach out to you so that they'll be able to also get your support?
Okay. So you can contact me on Instagram.
Okay. So please, what's your Instagram handle?
Opokunana _10.
Opokunana
_10.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So
Opokunana _10.
okay. So we'll put it out. It will be below the screen for people to be able to contact you, and would make them understand that if they are contacting you using maybe a particular code from us. That would also be shared under the screen, so that you would know that they got to listen to you on the show, and they are looking at you helping them reach that standard they are looking at getting to. So thank you for honoring our invitation and also educating us on this issue. I know there are a lot of people bashing the man on why he said that, but today you've been able to make us understand that what he said was true, and if you're a young talent with that height, you need to at least get into a different position to be able to give you the chances to get to any team you want to play. So thank you for honoring our invitation.
Thank you, also.
Okay, so we spoke with Mr. Opoku. He educating us a lot about this video, and I'm very happy because when I saw the video, I was a bit upset about what the man said to the young guy. But I don't have any technical ability in football scouting, and there's someone who is a GFA approved football scout, and he educated us about it, telling us more about what we need to know, especially as a young boy trying to get into football. It's not just about playing good, it's not just about being yourself, but learning one or two things that would help you improve. So this is what we bring you on Touchline Editorial. We bring you information, in-depth analysis on what you need to do to help improve you as a player, to help improve your knowledge on the football as a game. What I want you to do is just subscribe, like, and comment. Tell us what you also think about this video. We'll be waiting for your comments so that in our next episode we'll be reading some of your comments and sharing some of the information. If you are also a young boy that wants to play football, you can contact Mr. Opoku with the numbers and also informations below to be able to get access to him. He would guide you and help you get a team. I think you'll be very happy about it. So subscribe and like so that we can be able to bring you more content like this. Share it to some of your friends who are also into football. Any friend, any colleague who is also into football that you want him to get into the higher height, share it with him so that he can also watch this video, get educated, and be part. Subscribe and be part of this family. Our Telegram channel is also below. You can also scan and also join the Telegram channel and be part of the family. We all need to communicate. We all need to help each other and be the best. Thank you for watching Touchline Editorial, and me, Benedict, I brought it to you today on what you need to do to become a professional footballer.